Aloha, everyone. We have two shelters that are in operation. One is at the Pohoa Regional Park, where we have the open play court. We also have all those fields where you can bring your own tent and set your own tent up, and they're all pet friendly. We also have the Keao Armory that we just opened. We transitioned the people from the Keao Community Center over to the Keao Armory because we have showers over there. We don't have a lot of showers, but we have more than what we had at the Keao Community Center. We want to invite anyone who needs shelter, please come on by. We will find a spot for you. We will have a place for your animals, for your pets, okay? The other thing, at our shelters, we have all kinds of activities going on. We have a summer fun program for the kids that are at the shelter. They'll be transported to the Pohoa Elementary School for summer fun activities, and we are not charging anyone for the summer fun activities for those that were affected by this lava flow. In addition to that, we also have all our summer fun sites open. So if you're in a different district, there is summer fun there at the site that you're located. In addition to that, we have special activities that go on at the shelters. We have entertainment nightly during the dinner time. Different Hawaiian groups and different people from the community have gone through and done performances. They have music, they have dancing. We've had movies on Friday nights with popcorn for the children. We've taken the kids to the movies. What was the movie? Something about dogs. Next week, I think we have Home Depot coming out to do some kind of craft activity with the children. And you know, it's for everyone. We're trying to maintain a normal lifestyle, as normal as can be. We want to keep everybody happy. We want to keep everybody in the focus, the right direction. We're all going to get together, and we're going to get through this. Mo, anything more?
So just wanted to let the business owners of Pohoa know, especially those of you in the food service industry, we are working with Salvation Army to try to get as much of the food supplies as we can from the Pohoa area. For those of you who may not be in the shelter yet, hopefully you never have to go. But for those of you who do, just to let you know that there are people in the shelter right now that have had opportunities to leave but have decided to stay to help those who are coming into new transition into the shelters. So we just wanted to give a heartfelt aloha to those people who are helping the new residents get to some kind of normalcy, like Roxy was saying. So we really appreciate everyone. If you go into the shelter and you feel that it's starting to get real tough on you, please go see one of the volunteers that are around. We have daily counseling that happens. When you show up, we also have veterinarians to take care of the pets if you need that. So when you get in there and it starts to get a little bit tough for you, please seek out somebody. We want everybody to remain as safe as possible in there. Okay, thank you.
As the mayor just mentioned, we're developing a comprehensive plan. So from sheltering, we need to start moving on to the next phase, which would be temporary emergency housing. We were getting a lot of requests from church organizations, faith-based organizations, private property owners, state land, county land ideas, trying to bring them all together and trying to decide what's the fastest way we can put some units onto the ground to start serving folks that are in the shelters right now, and possibly in other places. The shelters were never meant to go on for months and months. We know that, and so we've been busy doing all the behind the work stuff to get there, proclamations, but we're there with a lot of help from other folks. The first step was trying to identify where we could put something on the land quickly. So it should have infrastructure, some utilities, facilities that could support folks living on the site. And so in this case, moving with faith-based organizations is the first step right now. And actually right across the street, Sacred Hearts Church has stepped up with Hope Services, with HPM to get units on site, hopefully by even Monday, I think is what their goal is. National Guard has stepped up to offer labor to help get these units built over the weekend. So a lot of folks are working hard to get these units up as soon as possible. We've condensed what would take months to permit into days. And so what we're looking for now is for more faith-based organizations to offer their properties up. I met with a group of them yesterday, and I'm very happy many have stepped up, but we need more. And so if there are faith-based organizations throughout East Hawaii, we certainly want to talk to you. Again, we also have to start doing contingency planning in terms of what if there's not enough room in just the faith-based organizations. So we are starting to look at private property and public lands, county and state. We're not saying no, we just need to be able to gather the data from folks. If you're offering something, contact us. If you're a faith-based organization, contact planning. I'll be around today, and I can hand you some information, memorandum of agreement, a draft one, some of our guidelines for what kind of structures you can put on land right now on these faith-based properties. I could give you an example of very much a chicken scratch kind of site plan that was submitted to us. We are not looking for really detailed architectural drawings to move into this next phase. So that's temporary emergency housing units. That's one phase. As we move on, we have to get onto the permanent housing. Call it relocation, call it resettlement, rebuilding. We have to also start thinking about that. Again, sometimes that process can take years to plan for. In this case, we need to condense that down to months. And the mayor has certainly assigned me, along with others, to a special group to really think about that and to move that along as quickly as possible. The goal is to certainly help displaced residents, businesses, find new permanent homes, and to help people rebuild their lives. Some may have some of their own solutions. There may be county solutions. Every situation is unique, so we're going to have to really drive down to the details of each case to understand how can we fill the need. We are really in the preliminary stages of planning at this point, though. But I think what I really want to leave you with is you always understand the mayor's urgency, and that urgency is upon all of us that are working on the situation to figure it out, and we're trying to do that.
Hi again, I'm Gabby Rett with American Red Cross. Wanted to give you an update specifically about our assistance program that has been approved now. We are able to open cases and provide recovery assistance for those that have been impacted by the lava flow, specifically families that have sustained major damage or their homes may be inaccessible due to the lava flow. Please make sure to call and register with Civil Defense. There's a group that's vetting out doing the heavy lifting of the damage assessment so that we will be able to open a case for you all. The service center, we're working on identifying a location to have a service center open. The hours will specifically be announced once we identify that location. And everybody will know. There'll be different announcements. We'll make sure that the EOC has the information as well so that you all have access to that. When you come, bring your letter from the county that's designating your home's damage and bring something that has your name and identification on it so that it can tie you to the address. We'll be in the back. If you have any questions, please feel free to come by. Thank you.